Hi, hello everybody, and welcome to Viva-Mundo's second webinar of the week, actually. We are joined today with the USA program with the lovely Marcia and his wife. They will be taking you through the presentation for the next hour or so. I would like to reiterate how to use Zoom while you are here and a little bit about Viva-Mundo as well if you've never heard of us before. So to use Zoom, we really do recommend, if you have any questions for the presenters, to put them in the question box just at the bottom of the screen, and they will get to those questions right at the end of the webinar. And if you did have anything after that, we can always follow up after the webinar is done. Now, a little bit about Viva-Mundo.com and how we help you students to actually find the next step of your educational goals. We provide the information, details required for studying abroad, destinations, degrees, application details, everything, you name it, we have it to set you on the next part of your educational journey. Right, so I will hand the floor over to you, Marcia.
Hello.
Thank you for the introduction.
Thank you very much.
We're so happy that you joined us today and are very grateful for the opportunity to share the USA program with you.
We'll guide you and help you to get admission to a school here or university here in the United States of America. But remember, USA program is a service provider for all your educational needs. Oh, beautiful sunshine there.
Welcome to USA, United Students Association, what we call USA program. We're going to start by giving you the outline for today's presentation.
Yes, we're going to talk about who we are and the replacement required for university.
We're going to talk about our university programs and partners and those with affordable tuition and scholarships.
We're going to show you the 3 easy steps for admission, and you can work while you're studying in America.
We'll also share with you our partnering English programs and high schools.
And we're going to have a Q&A in the end.
Questions and answers. First, we'd like to take a moment to introduce ourselves to you.
I am Jose Rodriguez.
And I'm Denise Rodriguez. I'll tell you a little about my husband, Moiser. He is the founder, president, and executive director of USA Program.
USA Program president.
He was born in Brazil. He loves soccer and is a very good soccer player.
Thank you.
It's very important for you to know. He is dual citizenship now. He has an American citizen and a Brazilian citizen. He loves to travel, and he's been all over the world, all over the U.S., so lots of experience.
Thank you, honey. Let's tell about my wife, my beautiful wife. She's been working with me since 1997, and the same year she graduated from UTA, University of Texas at Arlington. She graduated as a magna cum laude, means 2% top of her class. Also, my wife was born and raised here in Texas. Yeah. She's an American and also has a certification to teach English for international people.
And we just included a family picture here. This was a trip we took a couple of years ago to Washington, D.C.
And you can see my office in the background, the White House, you know, President of USA. That's me.
All right, so now we're going to move to talking about USA program by the numbers.
Yes. I found and created a USA program in 1995. That means we have 25 years of experience.
And we've placed over 2,000 international students from all over the world over the years.
And we have over 400 partnerships with schools and universities in over 38 states.
We have over 200 day and boarding private high schools.
We have over 80 intensive English program that you can come here to learn English in the short term for 2 weeks or up to 6 months.
And this is for all ages. It can be for fun or business prep, tests.
And also we have over 120 universities here in America also.
They offer over 5,000 courses and 4,000 programs.
And of those, 3,200 bachelor's degree can be a BA for Bachelor's of Arts or Bachelor of Science, can be for graduate students, we call them masters, or PhD.
There are 700 certificate programs,
which you can do for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or up to 6 months. And they have also 100 vocational and specialty schools.
And that's for things like culinary arts, aviation, tourism,
hotel, etc. Yes. And we have over 250 internships that you can work after you graduate. Also, we have over 100 agents in 49 countries all over the world representing the USA program.
Yes, they're in South America, Europe, Asia, and in Africa.
Oh, don't forget Africa. Well, we have a new concept and idea that we want to share with the international students. We want the international students to come and study here in America. And the whole idea that we have for the international students, for them to save as much money as possible. So that all the money they have goes to their education. They don't have to pay us a service in order to put them in university.
Yes, by making our services directly accessible to you, the international students, we're making the process more simplified and affordable.
Yes. But remember, we don't charge any fees for the post-education, post-secondary education service, okay? Because we work and represent with universities, and they're already compensating us for recruiting international students. So we don't see the need for you to pay an extra fee, processing fee, application fee with us. So that's why we want to benefit you to get this advantage for you. Well, remember, people, this is your future, okay? We want you to fulfill your dream, your goal, and be able to have a choice. It's all about you. You know, we want you to get a better education and to be very successful. But you have to believe in this opportunity, using the power of your mind, your heart, and your strength during this journey.
And we understand that international students are going to encounter new language, the American culture, a new education system when they come to the U.S. So our goal for you is that you're happy and pleased with your accomplishments while you're here.
Yes. And remember, USA program is here to guide you and help you.
And we want you to do what you can with all you have, wherever you are.
But remember, we're here to help you.
All right, now we're going to discuss our university level services.
Yes. But remember, keep in mind that our new concept that we're thinking outside the box, okay? We're not going to charge you any application fee, processing fee for our service to you. Because I know I'm from Brazil, and I know in Brazil, some agents charge usually $2,000 to $10,000 to help the students to fill out an application with university when it can be free. So keep in mind that our service for the post-secondary education is free of charge.
Okay, so we're going to look at the typical admission process into U.S. universities.
Yes. Do you know that over 1 million students come and study in America every year? Last year was 1,095,299 international students. Not only they come to study, but they come here to work after they graduate.
And the admission process, which is typical for U.S. universities, takes up to 6 months. You start by filling out the application form.
And then, of course, you have the application fee that can vary from $50 to $200.
There's aptitude tests to take and submit.
And also, those aptitude tests that you have to take, we're going to cut some money for you, around $50 to $500, plus the time to set out the test and to get results back.
Yes, you will also need to submit a high school diploma if you are applying for an undergraduate degree, or your degree certificate if you're applying for a graduate level degree.
Yes, and also you have to do the English proficiency test. Make sure that you know your level of English, and guess what? Also has a fee that you have to pay in order to have this test, and sometimes can be between $200 to $350. Takes time to set out the time, and sometimes the test, and sometimes takes a little time to get the result back.
You'll submit a personal essay, which is going to give information about your paper that's about your background, about your current goals, your future goals, why you chose the degree path that you've chosen, and the school that you've chosen to attend.
Also, we're going to need an academic transcript the last 3 years.
Also, those transcripts will need to be sent for a credential evaluation. This is so that an American company can take a look at your transcripts and evaluate them, validate them to submit to the university.
So you can get the credit, whatever you study in your home country. But also this costs money, around $250 to $500, and sometimes can take from 3 weeks to 2 to 3 months. Also, we need to do a recommendation letter. If you are graduated just from high school, you're gonna need a teacher recommendation letter to send to your undergraduate studies, or if you are doing some graduate studies, you need manager if you work, so you can show some experience that you have by your work.
You will need to submit a CV and a resume, which is going to outline your background, educational, and job if you've had job experience.
And the next one, you need to have a copy of your passport.
You'll need to prove financial stability with bank statements.
And you have to prove that you have the funds available to pay for your study here in America. Also, the last one, you need to do a personal interview, usually through phone, Skype, or Zoom. That way, they'll see you, they'll know you, and they can evaluate you to be approved or not. So all these 13 steps that you have to do, this is what usually the process for the American university.
And also, there are 2 intakes in American universities, which are the fall and spring.
Yeah, one you start in the fall, which is in August. That's when the first semester starts. And the other one is in the spring, when the January, the second semester starts. And the school year here in America finishing May.
Okay, so USA has streamlined and simplified this process to help our international students
to get accepted. Well, with us, you can get an offer letter from the university of your choice in 5 working days. And you only need to provide a few things. One, you need to fill out the application form for me, so I know exactly what I'm looking for on you, your home address, your education, where you study. But we're gonna need a copy of your passport. We're gonna need academic transcript. If you finish your high school, we're gonna need your diploma. Or if you wanna do graduate study, we need to have the undergraduate certificate. And also, we're gonna require the English proficiency test to see the level of English that you have. But keep in mind, some of the universities that we work with, if you don't have an English test, they will provide one for free for you online. So with only those 3 documentation that you can provide for us, I can tell you if the university can approve you or don't approve you. In 5 days, we can have an answer. And after you get approved, of course, you have to send a bank statement to prove that you can pay for university expenses, fill out universal forms, pay any deposit, anything that the university requires. But keep in mind, whatever you pay, go directly to the university. You don't pay anything to us because our service is free of charge. Now, what I'm going to show you here is a list of universities, over 100 universities that we have partnership with. They are located in 37 different states, and you can see that we have everywhere. And I believe we can find one that will accommodate your needs. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, and some of these are top tier, very high ranking universities within the top 150 universities in the US. And we have some others that offer really good affordable tuition, and all of them offer scholarships to our
They all get scholarship. We're going to try to get scholarship for you. Doesn't matter where we're applying on your behalf, okay? Well, let's break the mold. Now, here is our top 17 universities that we have partnership with in America.
And these are, again, highly ranked universities, very well known. You can see the locations, and probably you're familiar with some of these logos that you're seeing.
Yeah. You can see that you have universities from California to New York to Florida, everywhere. So we cover all the United States, and I believe location won't be a problem because we'll find one that's where I really get what you're looking for. Now, you won't be not just another international student with us. Being a USA program international students at the university, our partnership, you're going to be a VIP, very important participant. You're going to be standing out. University is going to care for you. They will know who you are, and they're going to be there to guide you, help you to make sure that you're going to be very successful during your time in the university. So you be careful.
Yes, you will be a very important participant.
You'll be outstanding. Everybody knows you there.
So some of these wonderful benefits that you will receive because of our partnership with these top tier universities are listed here.
Okay, not only that USA does not charge a fee, those universities also does not charge application fee. They are rolling admission. That means we can apply any time of the year, okay? You can come in August to begin of school year, or you can come in the spring, in January for the second semester too. Those universities does not ask for a standardized test. You don't need to send documentation to be evaluated. You don't have to do anything. Just email you your transcript grade, your high school diploma, your certificate, and we'll take care of the rest for you. Now, the university is going to ask for the English test if you have one. Again, those universities, those top tier universities, because of our partnership, the benefit that you have, if you don't have one test done already, they can provide one for free. Listen, anybody can take a free stuff, huh? So this will be a free test. Also, those universities don't require you to have a TOEFL number 90, which is very high. They can take you at 60 because they have a different program that will help you for you to succeed in university. The requirement for the university they ask is a 2.5 GPA, your grade point average, your average grade for your high school or your undergraduate studies. And then you can get an acceptance letter, a conditional acceptance letter in less than 5 working days. Also, those universities can provide up to 30% scholarship. And the scholarship is based on your GPA and your English level also. What else does university offer? Very, very simple. They have a customized freshman curriculum for you. Remember that you're going to be outstanding, that they're going to care for you. Those universities, they have different people. They're going to be taking care of you to make sure that you'll be going classes on time, that you have the right class, that you understand what's going on. You're going to have a student service advisor. When you arrive at the university, they're going to provide a 1-week orientation for you. They're going to show you your dorm, they're going to show you your insurance, they're going to show you your classes, so you're not going to be lost. Also, they have academic and English tutors. Any question, any trouble that you don't understand, whatever, they're going to be there and guide you all the way through. They'll have a career advisor, so when you finish your undergraduate or graduate studies, you'll be ready for the field to go to work. They're going to prepare you there for the field. And also they have academic advisors. They will make sure that you're in the right class, you have the right grades, so you can be successful, graduate in 4 years or 2 years program.
And for the first year also, you'll have student housing guarantee, which is not common in all universities. So this is just a wonderful thing that you don't have to worry about where you'll stay.
Just for you to keep in mind, if you apply to a university, sometimes they don't have room for you in the dorm. It's going to be your responsibility to find an apartment, a host family, where you're going to live, even if you got to accept university. Because of the partnership that we have with those top tier universities, they guarantee you have a place in the campus. So they care for you.
Also, they not only care about your academics, but they care about your socialization, your acclimation to the environment. They have a course, especially for university international students, called Live, Learn, and Grow. And this course helps you learn about the school itself. You're going to be familiar with the sports, the campus, the surroundings. You will have a family type environment so that you're less homesick. You feel more calm, more confident to be at the school. So they have this curriculum that bridges the language, the culture, as well as the academics. It's a really wonderful, personalized experience for you.
Because they care for you. They want you to be successful. They want you to feel welcome. They want you to feel appreciated and that you are accepted. So that way, when you go to universities and you go to parties and you go travel with some friends that you're going to make, you're going to feel good because they're all in the same school, they're all doing together, and they all want to be successful. Also, what they offer you is a career accelerator program. This is going to help you to enhance your employability. So it means when you finish your study, your degree, you'll be ready to go work. They're going to prepare you every step of the way at your junior and senior years if you're doing undergrad. So they have exactly for your 4th semester of preparation. So when you graduate, you're ready to go work. Not only that, because you come under the student's visa, you'll be able to work after you graduate. We're going to be talking more about that.
All right, so we're going to get some examples for you of these top tier universities, just to highlight several of them so you can recognize
that one that we have here is UCF, University of Central Florida. They have over 68,000 students. Listen, and those students also come from 146 different countries. You can see the diversity. That university has the top 5 freshman majors, engineer, computer science, biomedical science, biology, and psychology. This is a very good university. Not only that, it's close to Disney World,
Yes.
And on the weekend, you're going to have fun.
They have partnerships with Disney, Lucky Martin,
Yes.
and also it's number 16 for innovative schools in the U.S.
Number 16. So you can see that all the slides that we have here on the PowerPoint, on the side has all the rankings, all the numbers, so you can see how good those schools are. The next one is
Auburn University in Alabama.
well,
It's
there.
a huge campus, over 2,000 acres.
Yeah, I've been there. I was like fascinated. I couldn't believe. You know, they have over 80 academic buildings. Listen, people, it's not one to two. 80. You can get lost. Their university looks like a city. It is amazing. But listen what? They are ranking 115, the best university here in America. This is pretty good.
And another thing that I really like is they're number one for the colleges of with the happiest students.
The happy students. So everybody goes there. They're number
That's
one
a good
to
thing.
be happy.
That's a good
Imagine you go to university and you want the happiest students there. Think
thing.
about
And
it.
they're very, very academically sound.
Yes, very much. Well, now the next university that we have is at FIU, you know, Florida International University that you're going to find in Miami. Now they have over 65,000 students, and also they're number one university in hospitality, number two in international business. So this is a very good university. Just for you to have an idea, they have over 200 programs for you to choose from.
And they're in the top 100 public universities in America.
In the top 100, think about it, very high ranking university. The next one we have is
Okay, we have University of Illinois at Chicago.
exactly, they are number 129, the best national university in the United States. You know, and also they're number 25 as the best public university in the United States. And they are number 75 in an engineering undergraduate program. And listen, you're going to be in Chicago, a very windy city, a very diverse city, a very nice place to study. And I know you're going to love the community and the surroundings when you go to UIC.
Then there's Adelphi, which is in New York.
New York, they have a campus also in New York City. But you get a train, in 1 hour you'll be in New York City, the capital of the world. Think about it, the place that everybody knows. This university is number 166 in the best university in the United States, and number 25 in the public university. Oh, made a mistake. They are 46 in the public university. And they have a program for hospitality and tourism, which is number 7 in the nation. So it's a very good university for you to study there. Okay. Well,
I go to University of South Carolina, which is a great location.
they have over 34,000 students there in the campus.
And they're the number one international
International
business
business.
program.
They are very good. And they are ranking also number 46. I made a mistake. I told Alpha that was number 46. And they're number 46. I apologize for my mistake. But you can see there, you can see these slides. You can see through the video, and you can read it. You can pause it when you see it, and how nice and wonderful those universities are. Okay. Well, the next university we have here is the LSU.
LSU Tigers.
Yeah, Louisiana
Yeah.
State University. I traveled and I visited this university 2 years ago, and I could not believe. Just for you to have an idea, this picture that you see there is the place for you to work out. It's the gym. Look how beautiful. They spent $60 million to build that for the students.
LSU is number one in landscape architecture. There's over 300 fields of study to choose from.
Yes, and they are number one in landscaping and architecture.
Yes, and the loudest
State
stadium
of the nation. And listen, last year LSU won the national college football, and which was, man, they for 1 week they were partying all over down there. That was a good place. Good place to be.
Now we have University of Kansas also on the list.
That's the birth of basketball there, and it won various national championships.
Yes, and they are in the top 59 public universities.
And there are 130 in the nation.
Number 20 pharmacy program. So it's a really wonderful university as well.
Yes, but remember, you can search them online, you can go to their webpage, and you can get more information.
Yeah.
This is just a summary, a little bit that you see those top tier universities that we work with. Yes.
All right, so now we're going to move from the top tiers to Some other great universities that are our partners that offer affordable tuition. These universities that we're about to show you some of, they are merit-based scholarships. They offer merit-based scholarships to our international students.
That's meaning only depends on your grades. If you have a good grade, you get the most scholarship. So this is awesome. You don't have to speak good English, it's just your grades. As an example, we have 6 universities that you can see here, and on the side, on the right side here in the square, you can see how much you can get scholarship. Just for you to have an idea, Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia, they can offer $21,000 scholarship per year. That equals $84,000 on the 4 years of study. Think about it. You almost can buy an apartment with that price, and they're giving you that discount if you have good grades. Well, I'm going to talk a few about them so you know a little bit more, and let's share. This will be the West Virginia State University. This is a state university which only it's a small university, has only 3,700 international students. And you can have, you can select your bachelor's degrees, and also you can have your master's degrees.
Located in Charleston, which is really a good central location. You're close to Washington, D.C.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, you'll be even Virginia Beach. If you have a free weekend and you want to go to the beach, we have a Virginia Beach that you can go to, okay? 2 programs they have is a master, who's very famous there, and their university is the computer science and also the biotechnology. Very good, very well known if you like interesting to study those fields. Now let me tell you a little scenario about the price of this university. The undergraduate tuition is around $17,166. Now the maximum scholarship that you can get from them is $6,000. Well, you can see the new square that we put here. If you have a 3.0 average, you have the $6,000. But if you have a 2.7 average grade, you have $4,000. Well, let's say you have you're good students, you are a top 3.0. If you get $6,000 scholarship, so you deduct from the undergraduate tuition, you're only going to pay tuition of $11,166.
And you include the additional room and board of just over $9,500. That will cover your place to stay, food, books, and insurance.
Yes. And the total that you pay is only $20,000 per year. Not bad. If you think about it, it's a state university, around $20,000, including your tuition, room and board. Everything is included. Only thing you have to do is to show up, and they'll take care of you. The next university that we want to talk about is the Point Park University, which is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay, it is founded in 1933 and have over 4,000 students there also. Okay, it's ranked number 21 the best value school in 2020, which is not bad. You can select those degrees that you have a bachelor's or master, and you can see where Pittsburgh is located. Very close to Philadelphia, New York, and Washington, D.C.
Still another good central location to go out and see some American sites.
But one thing that I like about this university, they provide you a 4-year career program. So every year that if you are in an undergrad program, you have a freshman year, you can see the guide here, sophomore, as a junior and senior year. So every year they're preparing you. So when you're done with your undergraduate studies, when you get your degree, you'll be really ready to go to work. Well, how much this university costs? Let's find out. The university is a price of $31,100 a year. But the maximum scholarship you can get, think about it, the maximum scholarship you can get is $19,000. If you have a 3.7 above, you get $19,000. If you have a 3.6 and above, you get $17,000. So let's say you are very good students, which I believe you are. So instead of paying $31,000, you're only going to pay $12,000 in scholarship because you got $19,000 scholarship.
Then you add in your room and board once more.
Yes, and the total you pay is only $23,000. Very good price for a university, around $20,000 a year. The last one I want to talk about is Concordia, which is in Minnesota. It was founded in 1893. It's a very old university. I believe it's older than me. Well, their location is, yeah, they are located in between Minneapolis and St. Paul, in Minnesota. And also you have some bachelor's degrees and a master's degree that you can choose from. The good thing about this university is the affordability. It is not very expensive. They have 17 companies on the Fortune 500. It's very diversity. And also, let me tell you the tuition that everybody wants to know. The yearly tuition for the undergrad there is $22,800. But the maximum scholarship you can get is $10,000 a year. Think about it, $10,000 a year. So you're only gonna pay $12,000 on your tuition.
You add in the $9,200 for room and board.
And the total you pay for the year is $22,000. So everything depends on you.
All right, so we are moving to share with you now the 3 easy steps that USA program has for admission.
The first one is very simple. It's choice. It's all about you. You're gonna tell us what you want. You're gonna tell us which location, which city, which state, which university. You're gonna tell me your budget, how much money you can afford per year. Let's say, oh, Mr. Rodriguez, I have a budget of around $25,000, so I know what you're looking for. And also, you're gonna tell what kind of field of study that you want. You want an undergrad, you want to graduate, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a doctor, you want to be an architect, whatever. You tell us what you want. And based on the information that you give us, we're going to recommend several universities for you to choose from.
And once you've chosen the university that you want to attend, we will apply on your behalf and follow through the process until you get accepted.
And step 3 is very simple. The step 3, you're going to get your visa. We're going to give you preparation, orientation. You're going to pack your bags. We're going to pick you up in the airport. We're going to take you to the university. And then you're going to start your journey.
All right, so we're going to let you know here that the possibilities for your education, as you can see, are endless. USA offers so many opportunities for you at so many locations, and we want to help you achieve that goal that you have for your education.
And remember, the world is at your hand. It is your choice. You tell us what you want, and we're going to get it for you. So let me explain in details all those 3 steps. Step 1 is choose, select a destination.
Okay, so you have the opportunity now to choose and let us know your preferred location, budget, and educational goals. So for location, you're going to let us know which region, state, or city you prefer in the U.S.
And then you're going to tell me your budget, how much money you have willing to spend per year. But you have to keep in mind, you have 2 expenses. One is the university expenses. The tuition and any other fee that the university may charge, books, labs, sports, etc. And the other one is the living expenses. You have to have accommodation, place to sleep. You have to have all the meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your health insurance, make sure that you'll be taken care of if you get sick. And also your personal expenses, laundry, buy an airplane ticket, a telephone, your Wi-Fi, whatever you need.
Okay, so also you're going to choose your educational goals, of course. You let us know which degree program you want to pursue, if it's undergraduate or graduate, and the field of study, architecture, yes, medicine.
And after you have all these choices, everything you tell us, everything you want, we're going to give you recommendations of university for you to choose from. And you're going to pick which one you want us to apply for you. And that comes step number 2.
Get accepted. You're going to apply first and then get accepted.
Yes. What I'm going to do when I got all your documentation, I'm going to put everything in order. I'm going to go to the university portal. I'll go ahead and apply on your behalf, send everything, and probably in 5 days we get an answer and we'll let you know. As soon as you get a conditional offer letter, okay, they're going to be sending you the I-20 directly to your home so you can prepare to get your visa. And that will be the step number 3.
Pack and let the journey begin.
So what happened after you get accepted to university, you pay the deposit, you fill out the form, it gives all the documentation they require. They're going to be sending you the form I-20. That's where you're going to apply to the U.S. Embassy or Consulate to get your visa, the International Students Visa, the F1. We're going to prepare and give an orientation for you before you apply for your visa, so you're going to be know exactly what the council is going to be asking you. After you obtain your visa, we're going to help you and guide you for you to get your airplane tickets, pay the university in advance, and when you arrive there, we're going to pick you up and take you to the airport. I mean, not to the airport, to the university. We pick you up on the airport, take you to the university, and you can start your journey. Remember, The world is in your hand. It's all your choices that you made, and we're gonna accomplish to make sure that you get your dreams come true. Okay?
So a couple more benefits. We mentioned this before, but now we're going to talk in a little more detail about them. Are the opportunities that you have to gain work experience while you're at the university. CPT is curriculum, practical training. OPT, optional practical training.
So I'm going to explain to you how this works. It's very simple, okay? The OPT, the optional practical training, is give you opportunity after you graduate, undergrad or graduate. So after you graduate, you can stay in the United States for 12 months to work to obtain experience. But if you graduate from a STEM certificate degree, which means science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, you can request additional 24 months, meaning you can stay in America and work for 3 full years to get experience and also to get paid. So you're going to receive some funds. Now, if you are graduate and you want to do a curriculum practical training, after 1 year at the university, on your second year, you can do study and work the same time. That's called the CPT. But you only can work part-time, because if you work full-time while you are in a graduate study, you won't be able to do OPT. But you have a chance to study and work at the same time, and after you graduate, then you can apply also for OPT, so you can stay for 1 year or additional 2 more years, and you can total 3 years. So yes, you can work in America with your student's visa after you graduate to get experience and also to get paid. And if everything goes well, if the guy that hires you want to keep you here in America, they can give you a different visa and you can stay and work. But that will be up to you.
Okay, and I love this quote from Nelson Mandela. It says it always seems impossible until it's done.
Everything is possible. We're here to guide you. We're here to help you and to do everything it takes to make it happen for you, okay?
All right, so moving from our university level, we're going to talk a little about our intensive English program services.
Which we do not charge any fees, okay? That program, we have over 82 schools and universities all over the United States. It can be for all ages, and it can take 2 weeks or up to 1 year, okay? And you come here for fun, for business, preparation for exams, whatever you want, we're here to help you, okay? Just for you to have an idea, price vary. And an average intensive English program in California, Los Angeles, okay, there'll be a $900 for 4-week studies.
And English, of course, is the official language for 83 countries. It is very widely spoken, as you know, so it's an important skill to obtain for your future. And for a fun fact, we have listed there,
Yeah.
We liked this. Goodbye was originally a contraction for God be with ye.
Yeah, and then went up to be goodbye.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah. The other service that we have is the private high school service that you can go for a day school or a boarding school. This is the only program that we have to charge a service fee.
And this is for under 18
Yes.
years old.
And let me tell you why it was charged the service fee. We have 3 types of service that we provide for the students. They have an admission service that the students, can choose, which which private school you like to attend, location, city, and we go through all the application process on your behalf. We get the school approval. They send the documentation to you, and also we send a welcome letter to show you how to pack your bags and manual for a little bit more what to prepare for you to come to America. But also we have a placement service. If you go to a day school, we're going to find a host family that's going to be hosting you, which is going to provide you a room and board. And also we're going to have somebody locally, wherever you've been placed on the high school, to take care of you. That's going to be your local rep. Also, we have a guest. We do not want you to run out of guests. That means we're going to provide a guidance, assistance, and support. When you arrive in America, you're going to spend 7 days with me for your orientation meeting. You're going to have a $250,000 insurance for any medical, or if you get sick, you're going to be covered. And we're going to be available 24 hours a day. You can call us at any time, and we're going to provide a 5 monthly reports to your natural parents. After you finish your high school, we can give you a free university counseling. We can place you at university. We can validate your grades before you go home. So the $7,000 program fee is for you to provide all the service. Plus, additionally, the parents are going to pay for the private high school tuition, the host family stipend, and any personal expenses the students may have. Now, when you arrive in America, and if you participate in my high school program, you have a 1-week orientation here with us. It starts from Saturday to Saturday. We're going to provide all the meals, lunch and dinner, and breakfast, of course. We're going to have sightseeing that you're going to be visiting the local city, which has educational, cultural, historical, and recreation program that you're going to see. We're going to provide 2 types of class for you. We're going to have the cultural orientation and education preparation. We want to make sure that when you arrive here, you spend time with us so I can know you better. And if you have any questions, you'll be free to contact me anytime. But this was the orientation to prepare you. So when you get to the host family, you're going to feel like welcome. You're going to feel like part of the host family. Now we want to tell you all different things. I can tell you obrigada, porque I'm from Brazil. And also I'm going to be on the Students Fair in March, 7th and 8th in São Paulo. And you say?
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and participation.
But remember, tomorrow begins today. By taking the first step today, you have already begun your journey towards reaching your education goal. We are here to help you. So use us.
Come to USA program, to the United States, and fulfill your destiny.
Yes, because the best yet to come.
Yes.
Now, we have questions and answers. So we're here to answer any questions that you may have.
Great. I think we have a question in the Q&A box at the bottom. An anonymous attendee has asked, do you work with any US university, specifically a list that you could send people?
Yes, you can find in our webpage, usaprogram.info. You click on school partners and you find all the 120 universities that we work with.
Great, that sounds really good. And if somebody else asked about homeschooling, how would that work if they are homeschooled? What would be the requirements?
That's really interesting for us because
we
also homeschool our children. So that's something that we will face and in
the future.
Yeah, in the future. They're not
But the university will take homeschooling with no problem. We just have to have all the records, all the transcript, and you need to have a high school diploma from the state or the city that you live in to verify that you do the curriculum. But it won't be no problem. It's a little harder, a little thing that you have to go through because of homeschooling, but yes, you can be accepted. We have a friend of ours that was 16 years old and it was homeschooled. He got a full scholarship to go to university at 16 years old because the particular girl, she was already prepared. When she did the test, she passed it, no problem.
Amazing. Well, there's another question that's just popped up as well. It is asking you, Moacir, how is it being Brazilian and living in the USA?
Awesome! Well, let me tell you some things. A very short story. That was a dream come true for me. When I was 16 years old, that was a dream to come study in America. But I flunked on the 8th grade English. And when I went to any program, everybody told me, oh, Mr. Rodriguez, you cannot go to America. You're flunked in English. You cannot go. And I said, why not? Oh, they don't give opportunity to people that is not good students. Luckily, at 21, I come to America, and today, for 10 years, I'm helping people to come and fulfill their dream. I couldn't fulfill my dream, but I'm happy where I'm at today. As a Brazilian living here for 33 years now, been married to a beautiful wife, have kids, and has a company, be the president of USA, it is a dream come true. Because not only I fulfill my dream to provide for my family, also I fulfill dreams for the students that want to come in America. Having 400 universities and schools here in America that we can work with, I know I can find a particular school for you that's interesting. But living in America is the best place to be.
Amazing. And one more question. What level of English score do we need to study in the USA?
Depends on the university. Those top tier universities, they ask you to have at least a minimum 60 on the TOEFL. when any other university requests you to have a 90, because they have the accelerated program to help you, so your English level can be a little low. No problem, because they're gonna help you the first year for you to catch up, and you graduate in 4 years. Okay, so the English matters. It doesn't matter. If you don't have one yet, we can apply to the university. They can give you a free English course. And the good thing is, if you don't qualify, they will give you the pre-session English course. You do 6 months of English, then you continue your study at the university. So no excuse. English or no English, we're here to help you.
Sounds good. Well, I think that will be it for today's webinar. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No. I appreciate everybody their time to listen to us. We are here to help. And remember, we don't charge any service fee for the post-secondary education. We're here to guide you, help you to get the university that you want.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you, the panelists, for your amazing presentation. Of course, you've got the contact details up on the screen if you would like to contact Moasir directly. Please take note of this.
My WhatsApp number, they can contact me directly. It's a free call.
Amazing. I want to thank you, the attendees, for participating and asking some questions at the end. If there are any more questions, please let us know, or Moasir directly. That would be perfect. And please do visit viva-mundo.com and subscribe to our newsletter to find out more. Thank you guys, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.